Welcome to the Autodesk Fusion 2025 interface walkthrough for complete beginners. In this video, I'll go from the moment you open Fusion, and by the end, you'll know how everything works. So let's get started. Here we are with the Fusion workspace. It should be appearing something like this. In the top left corner, you'll see a little grid icon called the data panel. This is where you can see all your designs and get you access to libraries, some sample projects, and more. Now let's take a look at the menu bar, which is the topmost bar. First off is the file. This allows you to create, save, share designs, and more. You can then click Save for Fusion to store your designs in cloud. On the right, there are undo and redo buttons, which reverse your changes. In the center, you'll see a bar showing your current file's name and version. Fusion allows you to work on different designs at a time. To create a new design, just simply click the plus icon near your file's name. You also have tools like Extension, Working Status, Notifications, Help Center, and of course, your account settings. Down below the menu bar, you'll find the Workspace dropdown. This shows a bunch of options for working environments, such as Render gives you a realistic view of your design, and Drawings allow you to create technical 2D sketches. For now, we'll stick with Design. Move to the right, there's the toolbar, which is organized into tabs based on their functions. The main ones you will see first are Solid for creating and modifying solid parts, Surface and Mesh for complex and organic objects, Sheet Metal for making parts you'll fold from flat sheets. Inside each tab, commands are grouped from left to right based on how you will use them. For example, let's say I were to create a smooth block here. I will need to create a sketch and use a creating tool like Extrude to form the shape. Next are the modify tools. Here I will use Fillet. After that, you'll see Assemble and Construct tools. If you hover your mouse over any tool, you'll see a short description and even a small image showing how it works, which makes your life a lot easier to know each function. Let's now move on to this big chunk of space in the middle here, which is called the canvas. This is your workspace where your 3D model appears, and it's where you can edit and create all your designs. On the left side is the browser panel. This shows every part of your designs. You can click the little triangle sign nearby each folder to see each part within. On the top is your file name. Double-click to rename your project. Next is the origin folder containing the name X, Y, and Z plan to help you put sketches precisely. Down below, you will see bodies, where each solid piece in your design is listed. Click the eye icon next to your body to hide or show it. Right-click a body to delete, copy, or edit. Lastly, sketches. The 2D drawings we use to create 3D bodies also live here. You can hide sketches without deleting bodies they create. At the bottom, we have the timeline. This records every feature you've used in your design in order. You can use the play, forward, and backward buttons to step through your design, or drag along the timeline to see what your model looked like at a specific step. Double-click any feature in the timeline to adjust its input. For example, I can double-click this extrude step to change its steps, even if it was created many steps ago. You can also right-click any step to delete it, suppress it temporarily, or move it earlier or later in the timeline. But do keep in mind that moving steps can change how your model looks and behaves, because Fusion will recalculate all the steps that follow the adjusted feature. This makes your model adapt to the changes. Right above the timeline, we have navigation tools like Orbit, Pan, Display Settings, Grid Settings, and more. Now, a cool trick I usually do is turn off the grid so your project can appear with a cleaner look. In the top right corner, you'll find a view cube. This allows you to observe your project from different perspectives. You can change your viewpoint by clicking a face, corner, or edge of the cube. You can also use the mouse wheel to zoom in or zoom out. Yeah, so just play around with that. If your view gets messy or get lost, just click the home icon to return to the default view position. You can also use the drop-down menu to set and save custom views for quick access later. Alright, last but not least, now let's talk about the marking menu. When you right-click anywhere on the canvas, the marking menu appears. Right-clicking on empty space gives you options like new sketches or settings. However, if you right-click on model face, it will give quick access to tools such as press pull, fillet, or shell. Once you get used to this, the marking menu will save you tons of time and make modeling way faster. That's your beginner tour of the Autodesk Fusion 2025 interface. I hope you enjoyed this guide, and please leave a comment down below if you have any questions. I'll reply as soon as I can. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.